Yo, good morning, family. Good morning, people. Good morning, everybody. Today is a special day. Today is Friday, and today is market open day. So, without further ado, let's start this banging live stream. So, we got Friday today. No news Friday. It's gonna be interesting, right? It's gonna be interesting. Of course, with that said, right, we're going to be trading the Nasdaq. We're going to be trading the MNQ contract. Now, what the MNQ contract is the micro contract of the Nasdaq. Now, without further ado, what happened yesterday? Let me get to the live. Okay, so without further ado, let's hop into some price. Okay, let me turn up the music a little bit. Perfect. Welcome. Good morning, people. We got Monster. Yo, Danny, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Cheers. So, really quick, if we go to the 15-minute, what we have here from yesterday, just to give a glance, right? We traded. Let me just show you. We opened up J candle up to the highs. Yo, good morning. I'm walking in. Don't blink. Welcome to the live stream. Ahmad, welcome everybody. Let me just connect my Tradeovate as well. Yeah, so what happened was we just pumped, right? No entries here. I'm sure that you guys know that we don't usually participate in moves like these. Moves like these aren't really what I'm looking to trade, right? Mostly I'm just staying out. So let's do the top down analysis real quick. So going over to the daily, where are we? So going over to the daily, if I just, yeah, cool. We swept that previous daily high. I do have a sweeping 317s, 319s. That's what I have as sweeping. That's my overall key area for today. That's my target, and after that I do have us shorting, right? So let me just delete some of this. Cool. Not gonna delete the no. Okay, cool. So what I have us doing is sweeping that level, possibly tapping here and trading lower. Now there is a daily imbalance that's looking like it's gonna form. Of course, we have that 4-hour imbalance down below as well, which I do have as a possible target. I had a short down at long at 893. I'll talk more about that later. But currently, yeah, as we stand, there's a lower time frame a 15-minute or an hourly one just up here. I said that there's a possible rejection going lower, but overall I am still looking for that 321, right? I think it's 321, 319, doesn't matter. The level is that high. Yeah, overall we are still tapping that we are still in that and once we do trade up above it, I am seeking for lower prices, right? I am possibly looking for an hourly short coming out of that 320, right? So with market open, what you can have is us popping up, taking out that high, and then trading lower. Now where I have us trading towards is 188 and possibly that low of 105. Now there is a 4-hour imbalance just down below. We have to know that, and 1-hour one. There is a really nice SNDR down below. If you just look, this is the third swing overall in this leg, higher time frame leg that we have. So this high and this low, this swing high and swing low. What we had was a move, right? A bearish move on Wednesday that formed that SNDR, right? Traded higher, gave a closure, and we are expecting a possible rejection out of this area, right? When we come back to trade into it, I am expecting a bullish move out of this area. There's also a refined zone at 893. Now I don't know the exact 50. Yeah, they're overlapping, right? They're overlapping. But yeah, good morning everybody. Happy Friday. God bless all of you. Oh, Perfect. Overall, yeah, we still do have that if you were looking at Dave's live stream, essentially what he has is the top of the those levels, right, that he called out was the top of the the middle of the and the bottom of the That's literally the levels, if you guys were wondering. So expecting rejections at these levels. We have a 50, right? Hold on. We do have that 50 of that entire swing. I did draw a fib, a GAN box. So on that previous swing, this is the third swing in this higher time frame leg. So first, second, third, and now obviously, right, we are beginning to form a reversal, right? That's what the rounding. So yeah, that's essentially it, what I have for market. After the sweep of 320, if we don't get a sweep of 320 and just continue down, I would like to long 893, and that's about it. That simple yet effective, right? That's what I'm looking for today in the markets. If you were wondering what that 188 level was, essentially it's just a lower time frame that we are bouncing off of, right? Yo, Abraham, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. Vegan Pies, welcome to the live stream. We'll see. But yeah, that's, you can see there's a lower time frame just down below. That's what I have us potentially sweeping. That would be actual cinema. Yeah, I do agree. I would like an hourly short though. Let me just delete this. Did this sweep? No, not yet. So probably on market open in 6 minutes that we have. I would like, me personally, a pop up and then a short. But I guess right, the 893 level is 400 points away. Just so you guys know. Yeah, that bullish candle that opened up. Well, I was looking, a lot of people did take this long. Now it was a 30-second inversion, like a Judas swing or something. I don't really know. I don't pay attention to the ICT. But essentially it was a perfect long for them. For some yes, for some no. We did come up above, trade up above, right? That was the protected low. Traded below the protected low, and so on, right? And I was waiting for a possible long, right? This 893 level was my long. This 893 level, I would have longed this if it wasn't for, you know, price not coming to it. If price came to that level, I would have longed it. Since it is an SNDR on the lower time frame, it is the second swing. If you see this entire range, look, hold on, this entire leg on the 5 minute, right? So we had 1, 2, 3 swings, 4 swings, then we came up above it, and again, right? So we had 2 swings to the upside now, and this was a bullish zone that I was looking for, right? Obviously a 15-minute closure up above. Now we do have that, gave a closure up above as well. So if we do drop below that low, give a closure, we could retrace and possibly move down like so. Oh, a lot of words, but hey. Yeah, this 007 level is the 4-hour. Let me just change it to 006. It is. Oh, I do have to put the not disturb on so we don't get spammed with messages. Cool. Hey, I hope you guys are doing great. Today is Friday. It's gonna be a good Friday if you're gonna follow rules. Of course, you know, that's all you gotta do. Follow rules. And at the end of the day, you won, right? If you follow the rules, you won. And let me do a little cheers. Oh, so we made a little double bottom. I did send out while we were here that the possible target is that hourly imbalance, right? And that still stands. Now, where are we gonna short from? Well, possibly out of 320s, right? 320s after we sweep. If we don't continue bullish like we did yesterday, that's a level that I do see us potentially grabbing. So gear up your funded accounts, your evals, everything that you have, because market is about to open in 2.5 minutes. Now I'm not looking for longs anymore. Now why am I not looking for longs is mostly because of the swing count. If I just look at the swing count on the lower time frame and the higher time frame, this would be the first swing. This right here would be the second swing, and up above this would be the third swing. Now why, Ziga, why didn't you do that one as well? Now on the 15 minute there's no closure, right? And this is part of the 15 minute, and it only gave a closure, if I'm not mistaken, right here. Yeah, it only gave a closure right there. And so I do see a possible short coming out of here. Now that's about it. And the target that I have is 187. Possibly these double bottoms and the low of 104. So we have 3 swings on the 15-minute time frame, and that was 2 swings. Yeah, perfect. That's the S&DR. Let me just mark it as the S&DR. Let me mark this as the MM, so you guys have a little bit more clarification. Let me mark out the protected low, not make a new tab. Okay, perfect. Just so you guys have a little nicer chart to look at. Perfect. We got that lock icon. That's the protected low. The S&DR, possibly. I'm looking for a trade here. I'll look to see if there's gonna be a huge bearish volume coming in like that. I'm not taking this trade. It's been a really rough August in terms of S&DR trades. Like, whatever, if you were looking at, for example, where was it? Yeah, Wednesday, right? Wednesday we were just ranging all day, right? It was kind of chaotic. I think we did have, yeah, nothing good in this range. Nothing good, sadly, right? Sadly. But yeah, we're still sticking to our rules. We're still sticking to our plan and not trading what we want, but rather what we see. Yeah, I think, yeah, there should be a closure. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm not giving you false info. Yeah, a little tiny closure, but there's still a closure. So I'm gonna monitor on DTFX, possibly looking for an hourly short. So there's market open, guys. There you have it, right? A bullish candle opened up. Let me just set the ATMs if I was to long anything. Perfect. Let me check. I'm gonna just check my copier real quick. Okay, yeah. So as I thought, it wasn't loaded in. Perfect. Now it is. So the copier is all set up. Now we're just playing the waiting game, right? Not expecting any major moves out of here. But yeah, it does look very short. This does look very bearish, especially with that weak closure on the 15-minute. But I am still looking for, what was it, 300? Yeah, 320s. Barbarians. Hopefully a good Friday. Usually on Friday we don't have good PA. Don't take this line, this 187 line, as a long, right? I'm not looking for longs here. That's just my target for price. As you probably know, and I have talked about this before, MMs can be used as exits and as targets, right? The middle of the MM and the bottom of the MM. There is a PDF in the Discord. If you haven't checked it out already about MMs specifically, and it says how to use it. Might be neutral today. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't follow any technicals, if that's based on technicals, but you never know, right? You really never know. US retail sales down by 0.6% in July. That's interesting. 59 minutes ago. So what happened 59 minutes ago? Okay. Nothing major. There was some news about US retail sales. Interesting two candles that opened up. As you said, neutral, right? The first two candles that do open up get to be a range. But yeah, you could get a rejection out of 200, 199, a little rejection and then go lower. Trump has a speech today? Nah, let me see. Yeah, probably nothing major though. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I see. At 9 p.m. though. That's, well, for me 9 p.m. that's 21:00. Yeah, that's okay. Never mind. It's outside our trading hours. Oh yeah, of course it's slow compared to yesterday. Yesterday what we did was just open up and gap, right? Literally gapped up. So yeah, it's no man, money before the speech ends. Yeah, exactly. I would wait until next week, honestly. But yeah, interesting market open. Now I hope that today it's not gonna be one of those slow ass days. I just hope. But we do have an hourly closure. If you were wondering, there is an hourly closure up above here. I'm looking at Top Step, and there is an hourly closure. If today gets to be a range, well, GG's. Because that means, again, that I don't have a trade. I mean, unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Market conditions, that's something that I can't have control over. I can't have control over if I take an entry or not, but if I just don't get an entry, it's... Yeah, so double top here, the first low, and yeah, I'm still looking for that 187. Let's see. So with going over into next week, there is gonna be daily live streams. There's gonna be daily live stream, a little, well, I'm gonna try to make them 2 hours, but as requested previously on the live streams, you guys want daily live streams, so that's what we are gonna do, since you guys did vote on it and majority did pick daily, so that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a little hard, but I'll try to make it work. So that little rejection out of 200. Yeah, that's exactly. So 210 would be that target, and then possibly go lower. Can we make polls in Discord for a few days? I think the result is gonna stay the same, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I know the sample size. I'll make one in the Discord too, yeah. But I think the sample size was, if I'm not mistaken, 20-25. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so the target was smashed before we traded up above that which is really interesting, right? I did say over here, if you look on the 1 hour, there was that little zone. No, not on the 1 hour, on the 15 minute, there is a little zone here. Yeah, perfect. You see the zone? We are currently trading and delivering that 1-to-1. Bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Look, I'm gonna just extend it, right? This is an MM2. We still haven't swept it, right? And the overall 1-to-1 would be at 06. And I did say that there could be a rejection here at the 50 to deliver us a 1-to-1. Now, if this does close like that, goes lower, I think we could get to that 06 level and then pop. Now, the first pop might come after that sweep of the low back into the range. You also have this double bottom here, which is a good catalyst as well. You see, after that sweep of the MM, that's why I have these targets. See how you can use MMs as targets. You have 1, 2, sorry, not 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 taps over here, right, on this MM alone. With those 4 taps, what you got was that tap of the 50, and then sweep the zone, right? That's what you got. And now, right, we are trading higher. Possibly this being a retracement, right, back into the zone. But this is still the previous swing, right? If we just fib it, this is now tapping the 50. Now, in terms of higher structure, it would be really nice to get higher prices, since I do want to see that 320 swept. But I'm not expecting, well, I'm not taking any longs. Personally, on my accounts, I'm not taking any longs here. But a nice V-shaped recovery would be nice, though. So that would be that 50. Let me just mark it with a different. Yeah, perfect. Let me make it a little bit more gray, so we do distinguish the difference. There we go. Better. So I did trade up above, tap the 30, and then trade higher. Of course, with that MM being there, trade higher. Then came in to tap the 50, and now we are trading higher, right? But damn, that MM, nice rejection out of here. No structure, for me, no structure is broken. I'm looking at that low specifically, the 100 low, to be broken with a higher time for body closure for us to have any major bearish moves to the downside. Now that first long, well, that first short, yeah, I already delivered. We have a double top above a supply area, obviously shorting, right? What did we sweep? The MM. Bang on. That's what's sponsoring that move currently. But if you're longing here, good luck. Since, you know, top of the range, not really the best place to long, if I'm being honest. Yeah, the longs might deliver, but you're literally at the tippy top of that range. Look at how much we already extended. This is just crazy. But yeah, overall, the swing count 3, and on the lower time frame 3 as well, going into 4. Right, this leg currently that we are developing, this is the 4th swing. So if we do come down below and sweep, that's a realistic scenario. But overall, the market is really bullish, so I'm not gonna expect any major lows to be swept. Yeah, I think that's a decent zone over here that we have the 660 to go higher potentially. Yeah, currently we are rejecting off of that MM. Now, if you were to long this the only thing that would stand out is the top of the range. The top of the range environment doesn't usually pair well with MMs. If you're trading an MM and you want to long like a huge move, Rumi, it's been 12 minutes into market open. Now, no disrespect, but come on. So Rumi, now that you're here, over the course of next week, I'm also gonna do a Discord poll. But over the course of next week, we are gonna be transitioning into daily live stream. So, and the answer is no. No, I have not taken any entries, and I have talked about a possible entry from an hourly entry from 320s. Now, there was an entry that you could have taken. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but this is an MM entry. I don't think it delivered already, but it's still in the course of delivering. It's a relatively small entry, and I wouldn't have taken it. Yo, Russ, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Yeah, so we had 4 taps on this zone. You know, I obviously did give you guys that level as... Who scammed you into going from a few days to 5 days? What do you mean, Rumi? But yeah, right. That would be the 1-to-1. As I said, the narrative part here would be a no for me. Since we are at the top of the range, I'm not expecting higher prices. Yeah, Rumi, it was you, by the way. So I'm looking at, let me see the hourly. So if the hourly closes, interesting. So we did sweep all of the lows. That hourly entry is gonna be big. That hourly entry is gonna be big. Let me see how big. Yeah, like 200. Can you even take that on micros? If you were to take this on micros, how many micros would it be? You know. We are delivering that 1-to-1 now on the previous swing. This is the third swing, right? The 50 that we were tapping into. And we were talking about that 320. But yeah, welcome everybody to the live stream. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Now, when I was talking about, you know, not being presentable every day, it was more so, you know, I'm not in the best mood every day, right? As one person is, right? We all have fluctuations in mood, and you know, those 2 days give me a break, right? If I have to have a shitty day, those 2 days are the days to have a shitty day. I joined so late, I thought with all that movement you may have found something. What movement? Yeah, you could have taken that long though, but narrative would keep me out of this. Rumi, no, it depends on the market. If the market's moving, then yeah. Right, if I have a highly probable entry, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, Rumi, you wouldn't believe, but I do I do go to the gym every single day. So we have just delivered that 1-to-1 on that third swing. I did a top-down analysis. I'll go over it just in a minute. So in the current leg, in the higher time frame leg, the hourly, so we have the first swing, the second swing, the third swing, and which we created over the span of the previous week. Over the span of previous week, and now we are currently trading higher. In this current leg, there is the first swing, the second swing, and the third swing, right? And we are currently rejecting out of that third swing, the 50. Yeah, Rumi, I know, trust me, I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I have some experience. but thank you. The protected low is just at the hundreds. If we do trade down below body closure below that 106, I do expect a rejection and then possibly trading lower. Of course, we do have that 006 level, which is the hourly and the 4-hour imbalance. Perfect, right? And 893, which is the SNDR for that second swing. Now, the whole of second swing is also an SNDR, and we have to acknowledge that as well. Now, why is it an SNDR? If you look at the third swing, this is the last down move before price traded higher. So what we can expect later is a tap of that 50 and go higher with... Yo, Savage Santa, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Those two 50s do align with each other, believe it or not. Let me see. Okay, I actually have to click. Yeah, those two 50s do align with each other. Meanwhile, the Americans are drawing V's on the chart. Yo. But isn't it... Look at that market open though. So I was talking about that potential MM sweep, but I as I said, no entry. This was an aggressive entry. Yo, Benny, welcome to the live stream. Welcome guys. I'm glad you're here. God bless all of you. I hope you're having a good day up until now, and because I'm gonna ruin it. Good morning, Rush. Good morning. Now, if we do trade up above into that 320, I do need 12 more minutes to give a body closure up above so I can short possibly the hourly. But overall, let me see if... Yeah, so what I was gonna talk about is if we do create that fourth swing, this would be the fourth swing if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with a 15-minute closure up above here, that would be the fourth swing, and I would not engage in longs here. I still stand with neutrality. I mean, yeah, I mean, we are where we started with price, so we traded lower and now traded higher, right? This is a V-shaped recovery coming from where? The MM, right? Delivered that one-to-one on the area, but now we are still struggling to go higher. Of course, we do have that second swing on the lower time frame, but as you saw, right, we are struggling to break that level, right? So once we do break that level, I do see us popping up, and if we do break that level, possible shorts from 320. With the 320 being, I would need a higher time frame entry confirmation. A huge ass wake on the 50. Oh my god. But yeah, currently just stuck in that range, right? As we are, let me check ES real quick. ES, yeah, perfect. Okay, with ES we are still in that range. We have broken up above that high. Of course, on the left we have broken an all-time high. With all-time highs, you know that once we do break them, we usually get a range, right? And we are still stuck in that. No sign of going higher. Yes, looking hella bearish right now. This is the low. Maybe sweep the low and go higher. But if we don't go higher, I'll just look for a potential tap of that zone. Let me just mark this as the protected low. I mean, it's already marked, but I'll just, you know, I'll draw a PL down here. Perfect. Ooh, what a move. Now, let me see how much are this yielded. I think 1.5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1.5. Perfect 1.5. So it's consistent with the back testing. If you guys were ooh, now that 24 of you are here, we're doing another giveaway for Forex Tester on Sunday. So make sure to really pay attention this time, because I know the last time that I did it, it was so obvious and I could not have made it more obvious. So make sure to really pay attention this time, okay? I am giving away another 1 month of free license. Now, Rust, have you gotten any trades in yet? I know that you're here, but have you gotten any new trades? Any trades in on Forex testing? The code is not there. I mean, it's you know, the Porsche thing is because I'm hovering over like the tabs, the windows, and whenever I do this, you can see the Porsche, right? That's my background, and I'm sorry for that. Yo, Rust, you got that free month. Come on now. Nah, it was on the bottom. Yeah, it was on the bottom left in the previous giveaway. Yo, Delby, welcome to the live stream, brother. Welcome. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna close below. If you don't get like a couple bullish candles higher, looks like the hourly, right? The hourly is gonna close below, which is not something that I'm looking forward to in terms of a short. Maybe the next hourly candle, but that's gonna be at 5 p.m. my time, so 11 at 11 o'clock we'll see where price is. But overall, as we still, yeah, the market is looking a little bearish right now. That pop was really nice. I don't trust this yet though for any higher prices. But obviously, yeah, the bear in me does need to get that 320 to start shorting heavily. So let me just repeat, yeah, that double bottom can be a catalyst for a pullback. It did tap it. I don't think you got demoted. I don't know why you were a mod. I mean, if you're gonna give me a reason to be a mod, I'm gonna give you a mod. Okay, don't worry. It's not you weren't demoted, but just give me a reason so I can trust you. You know, for example, Rust and Rush and Wingsane, these are all people that I trust, right? That they have been here for a long time since the beginning, right? For 3 months straight. And you know, once you get that trust, of course, I need mods. There's people, you know, always coming in, and I actually do. Chat, we only have 7 likes and 22 viewers. Yeah, Rumi, let me change that. Okay, bet. A perfect, I mean, not so perfect PA, but I mean, it is doing what it's doing, the rounding. Looking like Friday PA, I'm not gonna lie. It's just for you, man. Why wouldn't you trust Americans, huh? Yeah, so if you were to long, make sure to position yourself accordingly. Don't long up here, long lower, right? Long at the bottom, never long at the top of the range. It's such a bad idea always longing. What do you mean nothing changed? Rumi. But overall, yeah, if we do continue lower, I do have a trade that I could possibly take at the S&DR at 893. Now this has another 400 points to go. Yeah, 340 points. Same side of the pond. We do have another 300 points to go for a potential entry down here. This is one with rules. I was looking at pre-market. I was like, okay, maybe we can get an SNDR over here, right? That closure up above, and then I can, you know, possibly trade from the zone. No closure, wicked, mitigated all the zones. I mean, yeah, just rage baiting markets right now. Hey, make sure to come on Sunday. Make sure to come on the backtesting channel. So on the backtesting live stream, I'm gonna be giving away that code. I mean, with PA like this, I can't really complain since it is what's making me money, but it does suck not getting an entry. Now, Rumi, I know you want to see an entry, and I do want to see an entry as much as you. I marked the 1 hour SNDR a little bigger. Yeah, it's 1 hour. This is not the 1 hour SNDR. This is the lower time frame, right? If you're looking at the 1 hour SNDR, it's the whole second swing. Right? This is the SNDR. At 893. Vegan Pies 3 might be a neutral day. Yeah, it might just be a neutral day. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Right, as price action does progress, there could be a huge move. Yeah. Wingsin, it's the same level. It's the same level, but just a refined one to the second swing. This is what I wanted to short long yesterday, and it didn't get around to it. But after meditating, you see how much power the meditation holds. Perfect. I'm currently on the 15-minute because I don't want to entertain lower time frame PA. Like lower time frame PA is giving us nothing, and I do not want you guys to think that there is a possible entry that I'm gonna take here. Obviously not up here. No. They want us to wait forever this week. Hey, like I don't know what's up with this week. This week has just been atrocious. Nothing but atrocious. Like we had an SNDR here, I think, which was mitigated. Okay, then we move on to the next, right? I think we had an SNDR here, but it was outside session. Then we opened up on Monday. It gave absolutely nothing but that second swing trade. No, not that second swing trade. That tap, and then went higher. Okay, perfect. On Wednesday we opened up, ranged the whole of New York. That we just ranged inside of that CPI candle. And then on Thursday we open up bullish Drake candle to the highs. Again, nothing. And I hope you guys know the gravity of this week. Insane. Big players are on vacation and we're hustling in the mid of August. And yeah, I mean, this is not hustling anymore. This is just the battlegrounds. This is war. Yeah, other than this, I have nothing else to give. If this does continue lower, I'm looking for the low. The origin here is mitigated, but you could get a bounce off of 113. Yeah, bounce of 113, 115, something like that. Yeah. So after the sweep of 124, you can get a bounce. Tough times don't make weak people. Weak people make times. Now we're the weak people. No, weak people are the ones that are not following rules. Let's be honest. And those people do create tough times for themselves, because if you're not following rules, you're blowing accounts. If you're blowing accounts, boom, there you go, tough times. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if this delivered on the lower time frame. I wanna check if it delivered on the lower time frame, the 50, right? Let me go on MNQ real quick to the 5 second. I have the 5 minute open at all times because I want to see what the market is doing on the higher time frame. Man, the 5 second does take a long time to load. So what was the 50? 199. 199 tapped and delivered. Delivered 219. Oh yeah, so it did deliver. Okay, so this on the lower time frame, it did deliver. It did deliver the 50 tap, and then swept and went higher. That's also the green line. I think it was in the TDA. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. Let me see. TDA. Wait, where's the green line? Okay, never mind. Yeah, the green line was there before we tapped it up. Rust, make sure to full port the signals, and if it doesn't work out, just blame it on me again. So on the lower time frame, what we have is, you know, swing is going lower and lower, currently rejecting from that SNDR on the lower time frame, and possibly going higher, right? These are double bottom. This is double bottom. Well said. No more, fam. Say no more. Say no more. $13 likes. Yeah, people just come in just to say hi and then they go. So the hourly did close. It did close terribly. I'm looking if I want to get an entry up here, right? Let's say a scenario. I do want to see a bullish candle close like this. That's what I want to see. But that's if I want to have an entry up here, because I want a nice bullish candle to short from, right? The bottom of the bullish candle. You guys know exactly what I mean, right? It's the entry. It's the highest closing bullish candle. I know you know. I know you know. But I am possibly gonna take that on the top step. You know, just for funsies. Does the S&D work on connection for 1 minute and 5 seconds? It does, yeah. Of course. I'm looking at it right now. You just have to obey the rules, the same rules. So measure the zone to the time frame. On the 5 second, you're gonna get many entries, and make sure to not, you know, long here. You know, you're gonna get an SNDR here, for example, and the price is gonna come down. You're gonna be like, oh, there's an SNDR on the 5 second, but you're literally wicking a high and at the top of the range, right? So make sure to really align yourself. The SNDR can work 1 minute and 5 seconds. It definitely can. You just gotta be proficient at 15 and 1 minute. So 15 minute, 1 minute, that time frame swap. If you're proficient in that, you're gonna be proficient at 1 minute 5 seconds. But I'm warning you right now. It's really fast. It's really fast, and things are gonna go way quicker. It doesn't contradict 5 minutes. Yeah, of course, if it doesn't contradict the higher time frame narrative, I think you have a good chance of succeeding on the 5 second. But of course, the 5 second usually is correlated with the gambler's mindset, right? You want to have as many entries as possible. It can work. Make sure to, you know, build a solid foundation of rules before you go and trade it. And again, rejecting off of that level. Hey, no worries, Delvi, no worries. There is the second time frame coming to Forex Tester in the upcoming weeks. It's probably gonna be insane. Like that's the only thing that's really missing to make it the perfect platform. The things that I've tested out, like, I mean, it's insane. Now my question is, are we gonna stay in this range or are we gonna break out? Because if we do break out, I do see it tapping back in. Oh well, not like that, but yeah, you get my point. We break it out definitely. Hey, Frost says so. Load up the lungs. Load up the lungs, guys. Who is he? It's like a civil war, yeah. So the current range that we have here is like a civil war. We have Russia in Europe over here. I mean, this is exactly what's been. Don't trade lower time frame. The goal is always to go higher and hold longer. Weak hands versus strong hands. Simple one-to-one Wyckoff theory. Hey, look, what Benny said is completely true, and I would, if I gave you advice, if I, for example, I was your mentor, I would say stick to 1 minute and 15 minutes. And you're gonna ask me, yeah, but can I still do that? Yeah, you can, but I would still say stick to 1 and 15 minutes, since it's easier. Trust me, it's much easier to trade the 15 minute and the 1 minute than it is to trade the 5 second 1 minute. It's like taming a lion. Okay, it's difficult, but I'm not saying that it's impossible. The lower the time frame, the more the entries, the more that you're gonna have to have discipline, because the more entries that are gonna present itself, yeah, there's gonna be more entries that are not gonna buy the rules, and you wanna, you wanna have as little chance to fail as possible. And the best thing that I found was the 1 minute, and even the 1 minute is fast. Yeah, 1-5-15. 1-5-15. That's what I usually go with. 1-5 and 15. And I go to hourly, 4 hour, and daily for my narrative. Right? That's the hourly I rarely use as an entry. Like, I never. The 15 minute does get used sometimes. For example, SNDR zones or some, if I wanna dabble in that with micros. The 5 minute usually for structure, and 1 minute too, right? For my current intermediate structure. So for example, this low that we call that 187, this was done on the 1 minute, and that was 1 minute narrative. But why did I expect that low to be swept? Yeah, because we are at the top of the range, we are rejecting, and I was expecting first that sweep of the 320 and then come lower. But I guess market had different views on that. I mean, Rust, have you used the originals? What do you mean the originals, Delvi? What does that mean, the originals? Now, I wouldn't know if it's some sort of a strategy. If you're referring to the original masterclass I have, but originals, I'm a little bit confused. Original movement, yo Delvi, I don't know what that is. I have always traded DTFX. I don't think that's part of DTFX at all. I don't think that's part of DTFX. Like, the only thing that I traded was DTFX. When I hear that song on stream. Hey, perfect. If you guys do !mark Discord, and if you're not already in there, you can get access to the free Discord, the invite link, where I post TDAs. If you guys are not already in it. Yeah, origin of the move. Yeah, of course. Didn't we take an entry? Hold on. Yeah, we did. Hold on. Where was it? Oh yeah, this one. On market open, we took an entry right here. This was our entry. This was a short. We took a short right here. Like this. Now that short, where did it come from? You won't oh my god, you won't gonna believe me. But it was an unmitigated origin. Now hold on, let me see. Yeah, so the hourly origin, this I have literally used it this week to take a trade. Now if I just go to the lower time frame and show you, I don't have data, but you're gonna have to believe me that there was this last up move that happened, and the 50 was right there, unmitigated, and we tapped it on market open and traded lower, and I took a 1-to-1 on that, on an eval, right? I do also have, wait, ! Calculator. Yeah. And ! Kit, which gives you the free foundation kit. So Rust, to the people that lost millions because of you, I saw it a few days ago and took it, but I noticed you rarely, yeah, I rarely use it because there rarely are good entries with origins. As I think I did talk about it on, where was it? On Wednesday's live stream. On Wednesday live stream. I did talk about what makes a good entry, right? So what makes a good origin entry, like I gave you the checklist. I think somebody asked me about the checklist, what the checklist for a good origin trade is, and I did give it to them. And yeah, I think you can get a good insight. Where was it? Yeah, somewhere along the Wednesday's live stream I did talk about it, so if you want, you can go back and check it. Yo, Rust, your SO at 20,000. Yo, I coded this just before the live stream. I made it for following rules, just to keep you guys a little bit more. Yo, I'm not sure if you're looking at the markets right now, but we are trading lower, and now we are just stuck in this little tiny range. And I said, why long here, right? I said don't long in top of the range. Now I hope you know why we aren't longing top of the range, right? A small MM here, interesting, but a small MM is here. I hope you guys know. Yeah, I do go to uni, Rumi. I have just gotten an email that I have officially enrolled in the second year of uni. I have 2 more years of that, so second and third, and I'm doing CS, right? I'm doing computer science, and yeah, of course, of course, I know how to code, and I did in my early days, right? The high school, I majored in CS, so I do know how to write code pretty well. I studied Harvard CS50. I mean, I think we all did that. But it's really good. It's a really good course. Yeah, it's. I did talk about this. I did. Wait, hold on. Let me just skip this, guys. I did talk about this before, and it's not my decision. It's to make your parents, they do expect something of you, and just to keep it simple, TLDR is my parents. So that's it, okay? I'm not gonna go into details because I did already, and I don't want to repeat the same old boring story again. But it's whatever. Like I don't have a problem as long as I'm capable of doing everything at once. I will continue doing it, but yeah. Yo. Yeah, it's a good course. It's a good course for coding. I think they do. Yeah, Python, right? Yeah. Yeah, a degree from uni will never hurt you. It's free. Like in my country, it's free, and you can get paid too, like the scholarships and stuff. But it's literally free. The degree is free. Now, in some cases, like in US, for example, you have to pay for your degree, which is just absurd. Like $50,000 to $70,000 for what? For a piece of paper. Now, in my country, I get it for free, which is a W. A huge W, right? That's why the taxes are 50%. 50%. But hey, the education's free. So I don't see a why not, right? Yeah, of course, it does take a shit ton of time and a shit ton of effort, but if it's there, like on the table, like why not? Right? Great ROI on the free education. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like you learn a lot, especially in uni, right? You learn a lot of bullshit things and a lot of good things too. I'm in Slovenia, JD. In Europe, country in Europe, surrounded by Austria, Italy, Hungary, and Croatia. A really nice country. Studying helped me in other aspects of my life. It really helps you with discipline as well. It helps you with everything, as a matter of fact, and it keeps your brain thinking, right? With trading, what are you doing? You're literally just waiting for that entry. That's all you're doing. But with uni, right, you actually have to go and make new connections, right, in your brain. But I have a solid CS foundation. Hey, I mean, a solid CS foundation will get you far. For example, in coding, especially now with AI, it's so nice to have a foundation that you can rely on, because a lot of people will just go type into Claude, make me an app. It will make them an app. Oh, how do I host the app? Oh, how do I do that? How do I do databases? Right? With the CS knowledge, you already have that, right? You know how to do everything. You can just do it in one prompt. Make me an app with backend, with frontend, right? Make me an app that, hash the passwords, right? Do everything, right? You already know these things. You don't have to do 1,000 iterations to make a good app. Once you know the foundation, it's like the framework, how everything is working. I take back my comment about streaming 5 days a week. I didn't know you were studying law. Yeah, and not right now, it's summer break, but once the summer break ends, yeah, I'm also gonna be moving in a new apartment soon. In a matter of weeks, I'm gonna be moving in a new apartment. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I will go with Marshall to see one, and we'll go take a look at an apartment. And yeah, there's that. I'm gonna be moving. A change of scenery, a G9 monitor, a 49-inch one. What better can I ask for? Uni is for free, and the transportation, the food, and the dorms are free. With all that small paycheck every 3 months. Yeah, a small paycheck every month for here. Benny, if you're looking at Slovenia, you get a scholarship every single month, and it depends on your social status, right? How much money are your parents raking in and stuff. You can get upwards to $300 a month. If your parents are low income, you can get $300 a month just to study, right? It's a scholarship, and they pay you each month, even throughout summer. Average rent is like 700 euros, so $800. I think that's the conversion. Let me see, 700 euros dollars. It's $800, yeah. That's the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment. Like the average rent, it does hover. It's a good system for people who want to stay average. Now, for someone who, you know, is building their business, building their capital, and, you know, wants great things out of their life, generally not, right? Generally not. It's such a shit system because it literally takes away all of your money. So we did trade down below that low. Now we're trading lower. Currently that S&D would be there. I'm not looking to short this just yet. I'm looking more so if we break that protected low, and if we do create an SNDR here, I would be keen on shorting it, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, as I said, right, great system if you want to stay average. Let me just see, how big is this zone? The one above. 58 ticks, cool. Yeah, look at 229. Just marking out the chart on my top step. Like I have a laptop over here. Not gonna lie, this stream keeps me not gonna lie, this stream keeps me disciplined. I have not taken a trade. Usually I would have taken a bunch, and hey, you know, that's why I'm here. And yeah, I can't be here every single day, right? I obviously can't be here every single day, but I'll try. I'm trying to teach you to do this on your own, so you don't have to need me. You don't have to come here and do this with me, so you can do this all by yourself. That's literally my goal. My goal is to build profitable traders, and if I can succeed in that, I have won in my heart, right? I have won. Just meditate. Hey, I'm seeing the SNDR more and more every day. It's, yeah, the SNDR, yeah, okay. If that's the model you want to trade at, perfect. Hey. Where is my chat? BBC, baby! That's why you shouldn't go live every day. Really, Danny? I mean, yeah, you see, you bring up a good point. You bring up a solid point. Exactly. That's... I mean, I can't argue that. That's perfect, right? I mean, if I do go live every day... Yeah, I know there's no point. A lot of people... But people... Yeah. Like the 3 sessions that we have right now, it's perfect for me, at least. Like, I love this schedule. Back then when I was trying to do every single day, what if I can't do one day? Like, what if I have to do something, you know? I'm not flexible enough. But right now, this schedule, like, I'm flexible. Okay, I'm free Tuesdays and Thursdays, bang, you know? Yo, Roro, welcome. How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Told you we're going. Yo, but yeah, we are going up. If you invert the chart, you will go to hell. Yo. I vote for 3 days now. Wait, how the fuck did you just invert it? Alt plus I. So essentially, Rust, we are going. Hey Ahmed, thank you. I've been consistent now. I've been consistent for like 2 months. I think ever since I started, we have been consistent. And I'm trying to, you know, show you guys that discipline is not only in trading but in all aspects of your life. In my streaming, in my backtesting, in my trading, in my gym. Like, whenever I don't know if you guys see, but in the DTFX wellness chat, right, I'm posting like physique of myself, like the progress that I'm making. It's insane progress that I'm making, right? I've lost, I think now 12 kilos overall. Yeah, 12 12 kilos. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to be disciplined in all areas of my life, and that's how you should be too. You know, not just trading. Trading is just one little thing, one little tiny speck. Yeah, once we do trade below that, low, that will be my sweep. A possible like a tiny trade higher could come from here. Yo, Nightbot with the chat. Just trading lower now. How many models do you trade? 1. I'm good, brother. I believe I'm back full time again. Hey, let's go, baby. That's what I want to hear. Let's go. Love to hear that, bro. Love to hear that. I mean, it's currently it's Friday PA, so I'm not too thrilled about that. I mean, if you do get a bounce here, like so, like a higher time frame swing to then go lower, I am gonna be looking for a short out of that area. Right, Rumi? One model, and that's the SNDR, and that's what I'm talking about right now. If you do get a higher time frame zone here, like that, I'm looking for a short, a 1-to-1. right? That's the model that I trade on IPAs. But the model that I trade on evals, right? It's MMs, origins, and SNDRs. 3 models. It just depends, you know, what's the most probable trade right now? And I ask myself, okay, that's it. Okay, perfect, right? And I don't force anything. If there's a high probability setup, I'm gonna take it. If there's not, I'm just not, right? It's that simple. Benchina SNDR. It's the Benchina model. But I'm pretty sure that they won't like me calling it my own model, because it isn't. I mean, it is my model. It's just I don't think he will appreciate me calling it that. Yeah, currently just trading lower. I'm looking at price from the 5-second, nothing major. I was looking at a possible a trade back into that swing and then going lower. Just how deep we've retraced into this swing, I don't think we're gonna get to the top of the range. We'll see. I'll continue to observe. The SNDR itself was originally a Pips of Persia concept anyway. It was, yeah. Zone responsible for something. We did talk about that on stream, right? The 4 pillars to what it is. Do DTFX, the 4 pillars. We did talk about that, and it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And he did, like, Dave did a really good job combining all. Yeah, so SMC, right? Smart money concepts. And Pips of Persia, and smart money source for multi-time frame analysis, and MentFX for Wyckoff. That's essentially what we're trading right now. Pips of Persia, the zone responsible for something. But I have refined it myself. I have refined it myself to the SNDR that it is today. It's not just some random zone. It's not the latest fractal, but it's, you know, something that I've refined over the backtesting. Over the backtesting that I did. So that sweep might give us a bounce up. I was bearish this entire day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was bearish. I think I did I was really the way we didn't tap the 320. Disgusting. I wanted same shorts. Yeah, I mean, it's with narrative. The narrative was it was short, and I did in the beginning of the session talk about how this was looking short, and look what we did. Now we're short. I wanted longs to break highs and then short, but no entry for longs at all. So you're saying no entry for longs? What about shorts? I don't see you mentioning shorts. So on the M1, I see this as the low that it had to close down below, and this would be now a second swing, quote unquote second swing. You know, breaking structure, going lower. And if this does create an SNDR going lower, I said I will probably take it. So now, I hope you guys understand how range works. Top of the range, bottom of the range. Now, where did we get a long? Did we get a long from the middle of the range? Over here? No. Where did we get a long? From the bottom of the range. Where did we get a long? Here. Sorry, short. Did we get a short here? No. We got it up here. And not at the middle of the range, but we got a short at the top of the range. Look at how good shorts are at the top of the range, and look at how good longs are at the bottom. But it's still the high of day swept and then short. I mean, we did break the high of the day over here, and it shorted, but then came back, resweep, and then we went lower. Let me see the 15. Hold on. Yeah, the 15 still has 6 minutes left on the clock. But I would need a 15-minute closure down below that protected low to validate shorts. Possibly take an entry on my PAs. So if like an hour, 2 hours after the stream, if it does come down, that's something that I'm gonna be looking for. 930 didn't take it, that's why I paid attention to only, yeah. And I wanted 932 to give a pop and then a short. That's what I was talking about at the start of the stream. I wanted a pop and a short, but I mean, I can only ask for so much. It was aligning with all of our structure. It was aligning with the swing count. It was aligning, yeah, with the higher time frame. But you know, it doesn't always exactly play out the way you want it to. So yeah, more so for targets, I'm looking for that high. Yeah, that would be the sweep, and then we have the fair value gap, or the imbalance, whatever you want to call it. Possible tap, right, and the whole of that swing as well. 3 more likes, chat goal. The minimum is 20. The minimum of 20 likes per stream. Ooh, that would be crazy though. With, you know, the likes, I've seen, like, you guys don't really pay attention to it, but it does boost the live stream in terms of engagement, right? There's more engagement when there's more likes, right? So there's gonna be more people coming in. So that's just me. I'm gonna ask you kindly if you can, you know, like every single live stream. Of course, you know, it helps out the engagement to get it out to more people, because at the end of the day, I'm doing all of this for free, so I want to get out to as many people as possible. You know, I think everyone should get the free value. Let me see the sweep. Yeah, the sweep looks nice. I mean, with that CS degree, you know how the algorithm works, right? On engagement, like how the user engages with your content, and that exactly that. Right? If there's low engagement, if he just watches, or there's high engagement, watching, commenting, you know, writing in the chat, that's how the algorithm works. And if the user goes and watches another video, that's like a crazy concept to me. If a user goes and, after the stream, for example, goes and watches a video of mine and keeps them longer on the platform, it will boost the channel. When in doubt, zoom out, or stay out, or get the fuck out. Exactly. No doubts here, only a range that we're silently beginning to break, right? Check the heart. I can see Rumi, I can see spamming it like crazy. Yeah, so I can see a possible bounce here and then go lower. But if not, of course, this is bottom of the top of the range. Who was in sync with me a few moments ago? Yo, thank you guys. A hidden S&D on the 5 minute looks like. Yeah, this is also known as the Harami candle. Hidden S&D 2.0, whatever you want to call it. It was originally taught in the masterclass, right? And on the lower time frame, it's a perfect S&D, right? And it was originally taught in the masterclass 2.0, if I'm not mistaken, in the premium content. Harambe, no, Harami. Now I don't know why it was called that way. Well, hold on. But yeah, it's the Harami candle. Like whatever. It was on, hold on, case study on candles. I think the live stream itself, it was called case study on candles, or the algorithm explained, something along those lines. But yeah, essentially hidden S&D. The sliced salami. Yeah, it does look like that. It does look like that. So in this stream, we figured out that the MM works. And with your backtesting, you're gonna see these areas work everywhere. You're gonna see them work everywhere. And then you're gonna see them work nowhere. And then you're gonna see them work everywhere. A thief in Egyptian slang? Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that insight, Benny. So there's that thief candle. Hold on. I can't even see. It's so small. Oh my god. Oh, there's no. I thought there was like a thief emoji. I was wrong. Okay, never mind. Yeah, accuse of Harami. Oh my god. I coded that too. I can't find it. I can't find it. But yeah. Yeah, it's so small. I can barely see anything. Anything. Like there's. There's a good insight that Nightbot is throwing out. So if you had a losing day, what changed? Right? What is gonna change? So whenever you have a losing day, make sure to go over it and change something, at least something. One rule at a time. You're gonna perfect the system, not only make it profitable, we're gonna perfect it, the execution and everything. And we're out of the good elixir, which saddens me, but yeah. It does beginning to look like there's gonna be a higher time frame area here. Now if it's gonna come all the way up to that area and go lower, or just, you know, sweep here and go lower, this is gonna be the S&DR. Well, probably the low of the S&DR. Having a losing day is normal. Losing day plus not following your rule isn't. Exactly. Losing your day and following rules, perfect. You did your job. It's statistics, but losing day plus not following your rules, that's something that requires intervention, and of course you should change something that day, right? If you're gonna go on and keep, you know, breaking the same rules, the same mistakes, making the same mistakes, you're not gonna be profitable ever, right? So that's what you have to do. You have to go in and fix that mistake ASAP. Now, asking Claude, asking everyone, like even me, right? I'm always here to help. Now, with that said, I have just found out that I have still not. Okay, somebody remind me to please, somebody remind me to respond to one person. I forgot again. Oh my god. But it's the higher time from SNDR that they were asking about. But I'm always gonna be here, right? If that means changing something about your system, if that means changing something about your strategy overall, I think I'm always here. And there's a lot of people in the server who can help you. Hey, thank you, Vegan. Thank you for thank you for reminding me. 24/7, baby. 24/7. Let me see what gold's doing. Hold on. Now that we have time, we did say we're gonna trade, yeah, back into that range, and then go lower. Now I don't know if we already delivered. We did, right? That would be your SNDR on gold, and that would be that swing, right? That previous swing. So the 30, 50, 70. So there's a chance, right, to go from the 30 and lower, and there's a chance to, you know, possibly tap the 50 and go lower. That's what I had on gold. We had a reversal, and that was a good. Almost every day is a trading day if you don't want to lose. Yeah, I mean, every day is a trading day. Every day you come in and look at the markets, but not every day you're gonna get an entry. You know, and every day, it's not every day is gonna be a trade day. It's every day is a trading day. A trading day is literally defined as you coming into the markets, following your rules, and going out of the markets. That's all it is. It's not coming to the workstation, doing your markups, and entering on setups that aren't even a part of your plan. That's not a trading day. A trading day does not have to have a trade in a day. And I cannot stress this enough, right? I cannot stress this enough. And when I say every day is a trading, that's exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean. I'm trading in Asia's range. I'm currently waiting, possibly for the higher time from area to form. But I think you're gonna have to excuse me for a 1 minute. I have to take a little break, so I can either end the stream right now, or I can go take a little break to go piss. I gotta go take a leak, so I'll be right back. Don't let Nasdaq go too far, okay? I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. Whoa. Too lazy. Ain't got anything on Asia? Yo, welcome back. I'm back. So the market hasn't moved anywhere. That's about as perfect as it can get. I think we are currently MMing on this little candle, the M1 candle, and I think we can get up above it. That's why I marked it as the sweep. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So, do you guys did you guys take any trades? I mean, with DTFX concepts, yeah, there was that little sweep. Yeah, but Friday will be Friday. Of course, a little slow PA. Nothing we can do about that, but I mean... No, okay. Let me check ES. Yeah, so ES doing the same thing as NQ. Currently rejecting, like, as we said with ES, bearish too, right? ES was looking hella bearish. And we said that we could possibly... Wait, we actually drew that? Oh my god. So, SNDR on the lower time frame. That's what I'm expecting ES to bounce from. Yeah, perfect. So that would be, drum roll please, 778350. ES is laser than NQ. How about Dow Jones? Let's go, baby. Let's see Dow Jones. What's Dow Jones? Okay, let me see the 1 hour. That's the 1 hour. Okay, perfect. Off to a great start. So with Dow Jones, let me just delete everything here. With Dow Jones, obviously we have come up above that high. Now we are at all-time highs. How many swings do we have? 1, 2, a lot of swings. A lot of swings. So what we can expect here is a possible trade into that area down below. Let me see on the hourly. Yeah, perfect, unmitigated. So this is an unmitigated area on the hourly. Obviously the SNDR here is also present. This is looking hella short. So we have this little range. Now in terms of protected lows, we are still making our way lower. This is equal highs over here. But this still looks bearish. So once we do break that, we could tap that SNDR up above, give a rejection, or just go lower and then sweep that and go higher. That's what I'm looking for on Dow Jones. So YM futures. Overall, yeah, if that doesn't happen, we do have that big swing, which I am expecting the 50 or the 70 to tap, not the 30. The 30, I'm pretty sure that it will get just ran through since we are so high in the range. Now with this breaking that higher time frame high, obviously we do expect what? A range, right? So that's the narrative that I currently have with these drawings. You see how I drew them? It's exactly following that narrative. Whew. Damn, bet that's Dow Jones for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna go to the 15. Well, I'm gonna go to the 15. Yeah, on the 15 minutes, it's a little bit clearer now. Yeah, so that first, that second, and the third swing, currently rejecting from the third swing, could put in another low or make a double bottom here. So we're gonna continue to observe, right? But overall for YM, I'm pretty good at, you know, marking these levels. 53,377. Yeah. Lower we have 52,444. Is there an MM here? A little MM, yeah. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But of course we do have that higher time frame, 15-minute MM, which I could long, honestly, like an hourly long. They've used to trade this stuff. Surprising, Gabe, how choppy this stuff is compared to Nasdaq. I mean, it's moving, right? It's giving these big moves. I do understand why he traded it. It's giving out the big moves, and that's what we want, right? I don't remember how he bragged. I can't find the video. I know somebody has it. But there was the one video where he bragged about making 1,000 points in a single day on Dow, like on US 30. He called himself the Minuteman, and he was like the US 30 king or something, like a scalper, right? The Minuteman. That's what he used to call himself. It was really nice back in the day. He called out these crazy moves, like going all the way to the 1 minute, you know, trading these little moves inside. It was really nice to watch, honestly. I'm gonna give him that. Dave Jones, you got that video? Yo, no way. You gotta share that. Come on now. It was way back, like 2022, 2021, I think. Yeah, 2022, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think this is a good level. June 2022. Yo, you gotta send that over, man. So as we said, right, with that sweep of the low, you could get a rejection up back into your little range. But as you see, price is currently bearish. Trade a little here, which we could end up sweeping later. Ooh. Swept that low. So I could possibly see this as an SNDR. Let me see on the 5. Yeah, on the 5 minute it looks decent. Just remember the 15-minute closure down below, and there probably is gonna be another swing here qualified for an SNDR. But if this just drops lower to the low, I'm gonna use that. We just mark out that zone. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be mitigated. Looks like there's gonna be mitigation to itself. Usually when a candle opens up like that, it's gonna go all the way to the 50. Like it usually goes all the way to the 50 and then trades lower. But we'll see. Again, if there's gonna be a good setup, you best know it, that I'm gonna share it with you guys. 22 points the zone is, yeah, 100 ticks, just about. And we said, right, with that sweep, we are expecting a pop, right? A little trade back. That's what we're expecting. Not a major one, but yeah, you know, just a little trade. Such a chill Friday. Like, the market's barely moving. Have a nice little stream here going. Such a chill Friday, honestly. And I have done everything that I wanted to in the day. So, perfect. But as I said, this zone can get, you know, mitigation, can give mitigation to itself. Whenever we get that, look on the 1 minute. That bullish candle, you know, trading up like that, we usually do tap the 50 and then trade away from it. And hopefully that's not the case, because I do want to possibly use this zone later for a possible trade off of it. Origin delivers a 1-to-1. Where's the origin? That origin I think got tapped and delivered. Typical Friday, you mean, low, but yeah, it's a good day indeed. I mean, it's a good day, yeah. Overall, that's what I meant. Where was that origin, if I'm... Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That little move. Yeah. Yo, Spiritas, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the little double bottom. Yeah, of course, of course. I did say we will have a little pop right after that sweep. Hey, perfect. That's perfect, man. You should post it in the live execution. Yo, Rory, what do you mean by that? I'm good. Oh, okay, perfect. We got the we got the playlist. Sorry, not the playlist. The video. Let me see if that's the video. Oh yeah, that's the earn and learn. Okay, I see. Wait. Oh, that's actually video after video 1. That's a video after video 1. You know, the live stream that he did after. It's a good video nevertheless. Good video nevertheless. Wait, when is this from? Like 2022? Damn. Yeah, May 6th. Yeah. Wait, June? Damn. Such an old video, but so much gold in there. Sabbath Santa was waiting for my fill for 45 minutes, losing my mind. Yeah, I mean, this week has not been so good, but yeah, I can feel that. I can definitely feel that. Did you end up getting the fill, or is it still ongoing? We got live execute. Ooh, we got Delvey with the 1-to-1, and we got a little Scalpy. Perfect. Oh, is that Quant Tower, Spiritus? That looks hella nice. Looks like Quant Tower though. And look at this. You know the area between two lows? You see? That's what I was aiming at. Delivered 1-to-1, perfect. Perfect. What's the lowest and most amount of entries you have taken in a week since profitable? The lowest was 0. And this week is one of those weeks. 0 on my PAs. I'm flat on my PAs. Maybe if we get a body closure down below, I'm taking that short. But that's only if we get a body closure on the 15-minute, I'm taking that short. But most entries, it's 5. Right? Because I'm limiting myself to 1 entry per day. So on my PAs, I do 1 and done. 1 and done, and then I forget about it. It's the best way that I found and works for me, right? Something like 12 entries per day can work for you too. It's just something that doesn't work for me. Like it's better for me, for my mental, to just do that 1 and call it a day, right? But yeah, perfect, guys. You should post more. I can see you guys have good markings, and everything. Nice. Oh wait, Delvey, what's that platform you're using? Looks interesting. Never saw that before. Is that MetaTrader? Deep chart. Oh, that's the first time I'm ever hearing about deep chart. Is it? Hold on, deep. Let me see. Order flow trading software. Oh, interesting. What prop firm are you using? Are you using a prop firm or are you using a live account? It looks interesting. As I said, a little tiny trade coming out of that. But even if you just took that advice, right? If you listened at that advice and just took a little tiny trade, look at this. How many points? 10 points. 10 points a day keeps the poverty away, right? Oh, Fabio Valentini, and Andrea, yeah. Live, hey, Delvey, that's hell yeah. Love that. Yeah, I know about Fabio. It's he's crazy. He's crazy with his order flow trading like that. Just So 15-minute closure down below. I'm looking at that protected low. If we get that, it's 6 minutes left. I'm possibly gonna be taking that zone. It's a hidden S&D. Well, I'm gonna be setting limits, right? I'm gonna be setting limits at the 50 if we do get a closure. But if we get a trade, that's a whole different story. Man, I'm hungry. Yeah, so I'm just on the 50 minutes. I'm gonna wait for a possible closure down below that low. That low is 104. That's what we have to close down below. So if there's no closure, we're gonna have to wait for another 15 minutes. Bro secretly wants everyone to become a millionaire. secretly, that's my Batman objective. Gotta run. Enjoy the rest of your fight. Hey, Savicento, have a good rest of the week. Make sure to spend it wisely, man. So 5 more minutes on the 15 minute. Let me go to the 5. Everything looks nice here. So we did indeed sweep that low. Now, what I don't really want to see is us wicking that low and then trading higher. If we do wick that low, my trade is invalid. Hey. I gotta get a trade. I gotta get a trade in. I'm looking for that closure. If there's no closure, if it's gonna wick and then just go higher, eventually essentially tapping that area, it does invalidate the trade. I was hoping for the 1 hour high sweep this week. Yo, Wing say me too. For a pop and a sweep of the 320s and to take the 1 hour candle entry. But as we opened up and closed, I was like, okay, nah, not this week. So next week, yeah. Next week, definitely. Or maybe Trump comes out and says, yo, we're bombing Iran. Make sure to water the Christmas tree. Yo. Yeah, so 4 minutes left on... I'm gonna do 4 more minutes, okay? Wingsane. 4 more minutes. Just to see if that closure does come. If it doesn't, well, if it does, I'll put a limit here live right in front of you guys. Iran is begging for the let that be Monday, yeah. But yeah, if there's gonna be a closure down below, I'm gonna be placing that limit in front of you guys on the PAs. That's what I'm waiting for. That's the only thing that I'm waiting for, and then I'll end the stream and then I'll go eat. So we got 3 more minutes. So we'll see. But essentially, I do want a trade lower. I don't want it to start trading higher. If it does that, I'll just end the week. You guys have any questions? So as I said, right, there's gonna be a giveaway on Sunday again. So, and I already have everything cooked. I have everything cooked. I'm meal prepping. But yeah, everything. I have sweet potato and minced beef. No trade, no loss. Jim killed today. Calories turned to my stomach, eating my liver. Yeah, I gotta eat too. It's my last meal of the day, so I'm gonna make sure to savor it. But yeah, a code's gonna be hidden somewhere in the video for all of you that are here. I hope I hope you guys will see it. I hope because the previous night, like, nobody saw it, and I was like, did I not make it too obvious? Yeah, it's really good, especially like with sriracha mayo sauce. Like, it has 200 calories per 100 grams, and with the sriracha mayo sauce, it's so good. But yeah, it's essentially like a I don't know how to really describe it, but like, so good. I mean, it's baked. It's baked potatoes. It's so good. Sweet potato. I love sweet potato. So with that SNDR, if it does close down below, this is our sweep. It is struggling to close down below. It is struggling. The price. Home cooked food is always the best. Not only you save money, you save calories. Exactly. Like, you don't know what they're putting in your meal. You never know. And that's, yeah, well said. Bang on. Bang on. So we have another 1 minute. And this doesn't look like it's gonna close, but we'll see. Oh, even the music stopped. Look how convenient, eh? How convenient. So let me go to the 15. On the 15, I'm gonna make this a line. A 1 pixel. 2 pixels. 1 pixel. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Snap it. So if you do come down below, I will place limits on the 50 at 152. And again, make sure not to replicate my entries if you do not know what they are. It's 6 seconds. Okay, perfect. Let me see. The hourly still has a lot of time to go, but what we're gonna do is go on to the PA. And we're gonna be looking at that low. And what I will do is I already calculated the risk for the entire zone, right? That's 95 ticks. 95 ticks, it's 3 contracts. So I'm going to be risking about $145. See, I'm dying here. I mean, okay, Wings, I'm not gonna read that. It looks delicious though. Let me just see if all of the orders are placed. So the Tradeify isn't. So let me see what's up with that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's it, guys. This is all I wanted to do. The limit on stream live. The Tradeify orders are in. Everything is set. So I hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend. Make sure to come in on Sunday. Makes it be rage bait. Make sure to come in on Sunday. We're giving away a free 1 month of Forex Tester. Again, God bless all of you. Make sure to have a blessed weekend. I'm gonna make a video for you guys tomorrow. Probably today. We'll see how it goes. But I'm taking a trade at 150 to 50. If it's gonna deliver, it's gonna deliver. If not, not. It's fine. Whatever. So have a great one. Peace out. I'm gonna go eat now. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Take care.